Morning, guys. Welcome to Coffee Chat. Boy, I'll tell you what a storm we had last night. Any of you living down here in the Texas area, in the Dallas, Fort Worth, North Dallas area there, boy, I'll tell you, we had a big whopper. I could hear the wind just howling, and the window was like shaking like that. And I was wondering, I wonder if a tornado's brewing or what. But we didn't get one, and we happened to miss the big hail. Now I'm sure some folks out there did get it, but we didn't get it. And guys, when that hail falls, you're talking golf ball size plus hail. I mean, you're outside, man. You get pelted with that, you're going to feel it. That is for sure. Anyway, I was reading two articles this morning, and the first one, boy, I'll tell you what. So, in this particular article, it's naming 20 banks that are facing some severe security losses like SVB did. And guys, I'm telling you, we're probably going to see a lot more banks absolutely collapse, completely fail. And you are seeing literally like that video the last few days ago that I did, the dominoes are starting to fall. And it's not going to be too much longer that they're literally going to have to swoop in and rescue the entire global financial system. That is genuinely what I believe. Now, having said that, one of the other ones that I thought was really interesting as an article came out of Fidelity, and Fidelity now is going to be making it possible for people to actually do their own crypto transfers on that platform. And Fidelity is big. I mean, we're talking one of the biggest financial institutions in the entire world. And when you talk about them now bringing in and implementing the ability for folks to transfer crypto around in there, that is truly massive. A lot of people have their 401ks, all kinds of retirement plans, things like that, all in there. And now they're opening up the doors so that it becomes easier and more convenient for people to actually hold crypto in their 401ks. And the way in which they're actually doing it is going to make it so feasible for a lot of folks to onboard. And you can almost see the gears grinding towards this institutional adoption. They know what's coming, guys. Come on. They have their fingers on the pulse a lot more than even we do in some cases. And they can kind of see what's coming down the road. And don't kid yourself, they have made major plans for it. Now, something else I want you to think about. So all this news is coming out about the vulnerabilities of all these banks, like I just reported there, or, communicated about the 20 banks. Excuse me. But think about this. In the banking industry, and those of you who have worked in finance and worked in the bank, you know this for an absolute fact. You're subject to major audits, routine and regular audits. And don't think that those auditors and all these regulators haven't had any clue whatsoever that this impending, crisis situation, this liquidity crisis with these banks was well on the way. I mean, they saw this many months out. And guys, you never heard too much about it back then, did you? You didn't hear about, the potential failures of the banks. The only thing we got as even a little hint was about 4 to 6 weeks ago, a leaked video of an FDIC meeting where they were talking about, hey, the way we got to spin this so we don't scare all the people out there, or we'll have these runs on the bank. We know what's going on, but how we have to sell it. Remember that video? If you haven't seen it, go look it up. It's out there. But I'll tell you what. These regulators and these auditors, they could see this coming from a ways out, and they didn't sound any alarms for any folks and stuff like that. Why? Because, of course, they want to control the narrative. They want to control the panic. This is what do they call it? A controlled demolition. That's what I believe what we're really seeing here. And it won't be too much longer, in my expectation, that we're going to see the implementation of central bank digital currencies. I mean, just the other day, we saw that, both the Bank of International Settlements and SWIFT have completed major trials for cross-border and retail central bank digital currency transfers. And you're going to probably see this happening way faster than what they want the majority of people to know. So just keep a heads up for that, because more than likely that's what's going to be coming down the pike. So guys, having mentioned the implementation of CBDCs and what's coming up, a really great subscriber out of Scotland actually sent me this link to a petition that's going on right now in the UK. And I guess it's sponsored by Clive Thompson over there. And needless to say, what they're trying to do is actually address, the whole programmability of central bank digital currencies. Now, I'm going to put a link to the petition right in here. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to get up to 100,000 signatures. So this can be debated as to what information that they're actually going to be able to use, and whether or not, I guess, they're able to link it to social credit scores and all this kind of stuff. And I think it's really vitally important. You know how I always say, hey, we got to get out there and get our voice known. Well, this is one great opportunity for those of you in the UK. And so far, I think they've got over 28,000 signatures. So it won't take too much to actually get to that 100,000. And it's so vitally important. So guys, I'm going to drop that link down in here, and hopefully you can catch that as well. Now, for those of us that have got into this space and got in early, whoa, what a great morning to wake up to, hey? You're literally seeing the very, reason for distributed ledger technology right before our very eyes is to actually deal with these issues. And what is the result, guys? Yeah, you're seeing some major movement. In fact, I saw an article last night that was talking about how Bitcoin is actually moving into another bull cycle rally space right as we speak. And look, many assets are up there into the double digits this morning in this space, and that should tell you lots. When you're dealing with a very vulnerable environment like we are, with the DXY and all these banks and all that failing, where do you think people are going to go for safety, guys? Well, in a lot of cases, they go for what? They go for gold, they go for silver, they go for these safe assets. Well, it seems like they're going for crypto, doesn't it? Seems like digital assets are being looked at as, hey, there's some real potential here. And I think, guys, when you're talking about moving the market do you know how many billions of dollars it takes to move Bitcoin $1,000? Billions, multiple billions. Well, I'll tell you what, that's not retail only, guys. That's institutions going in there. That's this big money getting out of all these other things and going into that, because why? They see there's going to be some serious potential there. Well, anyway, guys, it is Friday, and I sure hope you're going to have a great one. And of course, when it's Friday, that means the weekend's on the way. And weekends are for friends and for family. And I sure hope that you get to have time with yours and enjoy them, and just enjoy the great nature that we got. Get out and enjoy some nature, and go for a walk, go for a bike ride. Take your sweetheart down for a stroll, or take your kid out to kick a ball or something like that. Just enjoy it to the best, as much as what you possibly can. And anyhow, guys, until later on today, we're going to have a great video for you. I sure hope you have a good one, and take care.